And now I'm late for my own stream because I wasn't paying attention. Fantastic. Lovely. Man, it was 7:30. I watched YouTube to get it to not 7:30. It was 6:30. Watch YouTube to get it to 6:55, and then it's like 6:59. Now it's 7:01. My brain just not working. Just not working. Oh, the joys. Oh, that is a terrible sound to begin with, and I just paused the stream, didn't I? I just paused the stream because I changed what button does my in-game overlay. Yeah, so this is the first game we're going to be going with. It just loads into this. Man, is it loud? It's loud for me, but I have my audio turned. No, I don't have my audio turned up. This one's called Basements. Oh, that is horrible. Hang on. I've got desktop audio turned down. Let's see what that sounds like now. There we go. Alright. Don't have anyone here yet, but... Oh, I got my stream on still. It's still really loud for me. Oh, that looks like a rabbit right there. Rabbits? Oh, they are rabbits. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh. In for a penny, in for a pound. Oh. Not that easy. Hello, Persephone. So, to catch up on what just happened, I've loaded into this. I turned the volume down because it is freaking loud. This is just what I've popped into. I went over here to explore these rabbits. You know, the rabbit statues. There's another one over there. It's gotten a lot louder. And then I accidentally walked off this cliff. And when I realized I couldn't get back up, I just jumped to my death, and the game said, not that easy, and spawned me back over here. What even is this? Why are there rabbit statues? This game's called Basements. Nope, I can't walk through that. I can just walk through that. I can't go up it. I can oh, I can sprint. I can sprint. That means I can parkour, I think. Oh, I got quiet. Nice. Is that a hand? High five? High five? Oh, it's not a hand. But what is with the rabbits? Why are there rabbits? And I feel like I'm playing the sequel to something, and I don't know what it is. I cannot read that. She claims a handout on the bleeding wound in her side, feeling remotely that it's not her head at the hand of the machine which she pilots, and that she is a small, vulnerable presence within the machine's skull. The machine rises to its feet many long, laborious moments after many long, labored breaths begin walking forward, and I have been unable to keep up with that. I'm just gonna stop. Is it loud by any chance for you? Because it's loud for me. I made sure to turn the volume down because it was freaking loud. There we go. Now it's a little less janky. Now I can't throw myself off. Why is my mouse just flickering in the middle of my screen? Oh, you can't see that. Good. I just came back to reading it. It said I tasted her blood. Man, I'm not reading this. Oh, I'm falling through the floor. Or am I? Or is the floor moving? The floor's... Oh, the floor's filling up with liquid! Okay. I think it's sewage. Man, this is some esoteric horror stuff right here. Oh, stop, she screams. Stop, she screams again because the first scream was not enough. Stop! Well, I'm screaming stop, and it's not stopping. So I imagine it didn't work out too well for her. Is this just it? Am I at the end? Yeah, I'm not reading all that text. I think this is just the end of it. Nothing different's happened. Yeah, this is definitely a game. Oh, I hit escape and... Oh, I can barely read that. Yes, I want to quit that. Oh. Oh, did I just download a virus? There we go, I got out of it. Oh, good grief. What was that? Delete that shortcut. Yes. Warm clot. There we go. Maybe this will go a little bit nicer. This game's called Warm Clot. Oh, and it's already loaded up. Fantastic. I wish I knew how to jump. I don't know. I think it's to try to make it scary. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. I have no control over this. Am I in the right window? I am in the right window. Oh, it's arrow keys. Arrow key controls. Okay. Castle Pathy. Okay, this is weird. And I don't know how to make these boxes disappear. I've made them pop up, but they're not gonna disappear. Oh. C makes Castle Pathy pop up? Okay, and S is Surface Thoughts. Okay. I now have two options. Oh, the guy's wearing a mask. Okay. So I guess now it's explore? I wish I kind of read what some of these games were before I downloaded them. Because I did not read what this was. I just saw it was free and downloaded it. It's called Warm Clot. Can I go faster? Whoa! I fell off the edge. Okay, that seems to have got to be closer. Feels like I'm driving that ATV in Voices of the Void. Oh, there's a person over there. Thank God, I'm going to be able to figure out how to talk to people. Oh. It's a side face now. Where? This is... Hey, I think I walked... Oh, I walked past the original guy I was going to talk to you. Sorry, man. I completely missed you there. Press space to talk. Hello, Candlekeeper. I'm the Candlekeeper. Or is this the Candlekeeper? I'm studying the mushrooms of this island. Oh, I'm the Candlekeeper. Would you like to hear my findings? Yes. Is that just... at the end of the conversation? Some of them were taller than others, some of them were narrow, some of them were wide. The one kind smells like mothballs and lavender, the other smells mostly of very old dirt. I guess my stomach I've been looking at for a very long time. Science isn't exactly sprinting along around here. God, I'm bored. Okay, he just repeats. So, okay. Some of them smell like lavender and mothballs. And some of them just smell like really old dirt. I can't smell in the game. Wait. Beep. Oh, space to search. Searching the whole tree, you find a crumpled black note with Mildred Rocks written in silver gel pen. Find a very small, finely crafted porcelain statue of a unicorn. Are these things important? Searching out tree, you find an old deck of playing cards with a very attractive starry ocean night theme. Okay, so if I ever need a unicorn or playing cards, I know where to go now. Notes regarding the configuration of the castle's various turrets and corresponding astrological signs. I just realized I can't look up. I think. I cannot look up. What's this guy got to say? Are you studying mushrooms too? See that hut? A witch lived there once, and witches were outlawed until she was shoved off the island and the hut was boarded up. I bet there's all kind of witchy things in that hut. Cool knives, talking bugs, potions that make you feel mega hot, bags full of, I don't know, cats. Oh crap, I kind of want to be a witch now. Now that I'm thinking of it, I guess I'd better do some praying or something. Ugh, please don't tell anyone. Are these guys monks? Searching the hall, you find a rather large centipede. This one is a lady centipede. You can tell by the little pink bow on its head. Maybe I can get over to that town right over there. This is weird. Searching the hollow tree, you find another much smaller tree. The hollow of that one is too small for your fingers. Oh, good. That recursive instance didn't happen. Nope, no getting inside that hut. I tried for like 2 seconds, didn't happen. Oh, this guy's hungry. There's something crawling around the inside of my mask. I think I'll name it Amanda. Oh, I got the centipede. Excellent. Get a new tattoo. Maybe one of the candle, but like, it's just been blown out. Oh, that's my job. I'm the candle keeper. So I have to go around to the candles and keep them. Oh, I have discovered the purpose of the game by listening to the dialogue. Isn't that wonderful? This is as fast as I could walk. Riveting gameplay. At the very least, the music's not bad. I'm curious, why did these candles burn out? Yeah, believe it or not, I have skills. These skills are wide and varied and usually not very useful, but I do possess them. It feels like this game's going to go on for a good bit, judging on the number of candles I can currently see versus the number of candles I currently cannot see. Oh! Brother! Your mask doesn't appear until I get closer to you. Hum, ho hum, ho hum. Life here in the castle so dreadfully dull sometimes. Oh, hello there, little cattle keeper, making the rounds. Are you? Best of luck. Okay, so it is just light all the candles. Which means step one, find all the candles, because apparently this guy's so bad at his job he doesn't remember where all the candles are. And my autism, not my autism, my ADHD's kicking in, and I'm not, I'm just spamming left and right because all I'm doing is holding W. Oh, I almost fell off the edge again. The most dangerous thing about these paths is my ability to pay attention. Oh, there's one up there. God damn it! I have to go this way. And it looks like it's a dead end, so I have to go that way, light the candle, then come back this way. You know, of all the jobs I could have, cattle keeper is not the worst one. I've changed my mind. There's so much walking. Oh my god, there's so much walking. Oh, and the path goes down. Could you imagine if I just miss one, and then I have to track back all the way through this to find it? Can I skip walking down there? I can. Woo! Hello. I'm the gravekeeper. I keep the graves. Understand? Do you have to light them on fire like I do? They're mine, the graves. You can't have them. I keep them. They're mine. Oh, he's the gravekeeper. I don't try to take your little waxy light sticks away from you, do I? Buzz off to stay away from my graves. Nah. Here lie your sister, Hazes. Stingeth to death by wasps. Stingeth? Whatever. Maybe not if, like, death by wasp is an option. I don't know if I'd want those. Here lieth brother Montio, haunted savagely by ghosts. To be fair, they were people he'd killed. Karma sucks, huh, Montio? Here lieth friend Gabera, not dead, just sleeping. They enjoy being buried, which is like right on. You do you. Oh, I wonder how long they've been sleeping. That person might not be sleeping anymore. Here lies brother Constanto, talk shit, got hit with mini swords. Now that does happen. Searching the tree, you find a bag of money. Angry at capitalism, you pitch it off the side of the island. Eat shit, money. Here lieth you. Ah, I didn't know we had Chinese people here. Here lieth Sister Kamiya, died peacefully of old age. Not very funny, Kamiya, so thanks for nothing. I had a feeling you're gonna like this game after it's been going for like 5 seconds. Here lieth brother Horusku, who died, setteth himself ablaze some kind of sex thing probs. Here lies sister Verlena, dead of poisonous potions. She couldn't get enough of the stuff until she actually did. Here lies a real piece of shit, just you worst asshole. Verily I hated him. We have read all the graves. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 graves and 1 bed. Oh, that's a monument. Oh, little candle keeper, welcome to the chapel. Do you have sins to confess? No. Goodness, I bet you do, you naughty little candle keeper. Bet you lick the candles, don't you? Bet you like to. Roll around on the floor. So many sins, so sinful. Alright. I'm doing my job and I'm getting the fuck out of here. Oh, I'm glad the camera just faces through the wall. That makes seeing so much easier. You met the Sin Keeper now. I've never been called out on licking the candles before. That was weird. Oh, you can tell if they're lit from a distance. That's good. Okay, I can head down here, catch this one. I'm not going to go through the teleport. Actually, I'm going to go through the teleporter just to see what's on the other side. Yeah, that dude was... That dude was something else, wasn't he? Ooh, a candle. Okay, so I've came through here already, and then I went that way. Actually, now would probably be a good time to go this way and hit the candles on this island that I missed. Because I didn't know what I was doing. I'm a bad candle keeper. I'm gonna get fucking fired, man. I really need this job. I don't have a job right now, and I don't need to get fired from it. I should have called my channel fucking looking for a job. Job application simulator. Because the number of jobs I've held at this point is just crazy. Those are all lit. That one's lit. That's good. That one, this isn't lit. I need to go light it. Because that's my job. I'm the candle keeper. You know, candle keeper doesn't mean I should be lighting all the candles, does it? It just means I keep them. And burning the candles means they're not going to last as long. Thus, they're not being kept. Oh, no. I'm going to lose my job because I'm going to burn all the candles, aren't I? Ah, fuck. If that is what happens, I'm going to be upset. If I lose my job because I'm not keeping the candles, I'm burning them. I've run out of things to say. I'm just walking around trying to light candles. You've exhausted this NPC's dialogue. Candle keeper, hello. Aren't you sweet keeping the castle's walkway illuminated? Okay, good. That is my job. I am supposed to keep them lit. I know you don't have any choice to do so, but goodness, it's still so nice of you. I was a candle keeper once myself, you know. Then I was promoted to stationary mass caver, which I've been ever since. It's nice to have a sense of purpose, you know. Well, why, I'll bet you're just about the best candle keeper at the castle I've had. So diligent, so driven, so beak-faced adorbs. Now I feel uncomfortable. I did not read the job description. That is true. Look, I applied to a whole bunch of jobs. Some of the last ones didn't quite work out. I should probably head up so I could see the candles. You know what this game could use? A sprint button. I'm hungry. Castlepathy. What does that even do? What does that mean? Eh. So, just so you know, looking left and looking right are arrow keys. Like, left, right, arrow keys. And then I got forward, back. It's literally tank controls. No looking up, no looking... Hang on a second. Page up, page down. Oh! It works! I can look up. Alright, we're playing the game upside down now. It's now upside down %. Am I going the wrong direction? I forgot. I remember that other game. I'm flipping it around. There we go. I was going the wrong way, too. Hang on a second. I've already been through here? No, I haven't. Have I? Those aren't lit, so I haven't. Yeah, I can get to those by going this way. I don't know what ISTG means. I was a little bit before text speak was a thing. And I just thought it was stupid, so I never bothered learning it. Hey, you little can cooper, come here. Push me off this ledge. Okay. It's not working. Come on, it'll be hilarious. Just go ahead and jump off. But I'm fixing place. Trying to not to think of it too hard now. Thanks. Oh, okay. I know what Labao is, though. I was paying attention when that came about. Okay, is there any more candles this way? Those are got... I don't see any in the courtyard, so I didn't forget any there. Oh, I have noticed. Sometimes I don't know what you're saying. The music's really nice. I like that. It reminds me of the couple thousand hours I spent playing Skyrim. Because there was just some times that I just kind of let it sit there and play the music. It's just peaceful. Like sitting in a tavern. I wonder if I'm about to be done lighting the candles. Before I light that last one, I'll talk to the people, make sure I'm not missing anything. Are you the town keeper? I wish the tavern had a door. I'd do anything for a tall, frothy one right now. Oh. None of the buildings have doors. I don't know. I don't know how many candles are alight, so standing around wiggling my mask and representing the same three lines is thirsty work. I'm not even going to read your last line. Fuck you, buddy. Welcome to the village, Candlekeeper. I'm afraid there's a little less to do around here, but you're welcome just the same. Once Tavern was an excellent place to gather McNary, then the door disappeared. Weird, how could that make a place seem less inviting? Have you looked closely at the trees or here on other islands? You may find nice things within their hollows. Yeah, I can't take them though because I have no inventory. Find a small cloth bar with a clip on the back. You clip it to the edge of your hood and you instantly feel super cute. Oh, and I can't see it. Nice. Alright, boom. Alright, what was the last one? To answer your question, one more candle. Congratulations. That lists all yon candles. Thy tolerance for tedium must be remarkable. The vigil is complete, take thy deserved rest. Thank thee for playing. Okay. That was not a horror game. But I did my job. Which means I'm now being laid off out of work. Oh. Now I have to get a new job. And why was that game called Wormclot? Well, this next one's called Ghost Lake, so if there's no lake and no ghost, it's par for the course, I guess. Because there was no worms and there was no clot. Game? Okay, there it goes. It took it a second to load. Window capture? Oh, no, it actually popped up. What the fuck? Why is window capture just working now? Oh, that is some sensitivity. Hang on. That's faster. That's faster. That's way too slow. That feels good. Oh, that is... Oh. That is the PlayStation 1 graphics right there. I can zoom with Alt. I can sprint with Shift. I can jump. Okay. This is awful. Why do the textures do that? Oh, it might be because of my monitor being too big. No, that's just what the textures do. Woo. 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 Why do the textures do that? These don't. Oh, they do. Never mind. They do. Why is there a building in a cage? Why did my overlay disappear? There it is. It's back. Hey, a bubble. Ugly little hamlet, isn't it? Kind of place where everyone knows everything about everyone. Why are the Y's capitalized? Everyone else's business. Blink and you'll miss it, of course. There are countless little towns like this, but this one was ours. It sounds sentimental, I'm not. If I sound sentimental, I'm not. We didn't ask for this town. Nobody ever does. Feel free to go wherever, do whatever. All the doors scabbed over. Nobody's coming out to hassle you. And I'll give you the tour if you find anything worth knowing about. Press R to continue. Oh, that's E. It's dark in my room. Okay. I want to get... Is that a giant skull and statue in the background? It is, isn't it? The fuck is that? Why is that there? Is it reaching towards us or reaching away? Well, I ain't got nothing else better to do, I suppose. Is that just a highway? Is it just end right there? Hang on, I might be able to use the highway to get towards it. Oh, that does mean getting closer to these fucking buildings. No? No way to get up, is there? Purple car. Is this a Chevrolet? It is a Chevrolet. I recognized it. Where'd my bubble buddy go? Bubble buddy? Bubble buddy, where are you? Man, I get a job as a kennel keeper, so I could buy a house in like a nice little hamlet town away from keeping where I keep the candles. And the town's just dead. Silent. With really stretchy walls. Now, let's see if this is Skybox or actual something that we can interact with. I'm starting to think that Skybox. Judged on how it doesn't appear to be getting any bigger. Oh, I've lost the town. Alright, keep sprinting. Just keep sprinting, just keep sprinting. Dun, 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 dun. I can see a light in the distance over here, which implies there's things to see and do. Is this really the game? It just makes you run all the way over here. A tree's getting closer. Look, a tree. I think that's a tree. It might not be a tree, judged for the number of those that are happening. Is it getting bigger? It is getting bigger. So I could... Oh, those fucking textures, man. It also has the wiggly wobbly textures. You know, it kind of occurs to me as a guy that doesn't care for a whole lot of horror, this stuff doesn't really get to me. This probably gets to some people just because, like, it's eerie and not normal. But for me, it's just like, eh. Oh. Branch. I just got ADHD distracted there, sorry. Hey, I think that's Bubble Buddy. Bubble Buddy. What was I talking about? Being... Yeah, so this is the kind of horror that doesn't quite get to me. Because I'm expecting weird stuff now. Yep. Bubble Buddy. That's not how you drive. You didn't think you were the only one, did you? Was that car over there my car? I wonder if this person got distracted by the trees as well. Also, I don't think Bubble Buddy's Bubble Buddy. Oh, there's a road over here. Now, when you get into the forest, the branches actually do kind of... Like, it looks like you're looking through branches and, like, the line of sight's changing a little bit. It's not very good, but it does slightly work. I think Bubble Buddy's over there, and there's a Bubble Buddy over there. Oh, interstate. What does the sign say? You will regret. No, yo, you. We... regret. Yeah, Bubble Buddy does not seem friendly. I wonder if they started the fire. Or if it was always burning. Na, 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 na. I'm not sorry about that. Man, I wish I had like a flashlight or something. And I just hit the F key to see if there was in fact a flashlight. There is not. Persephone started the fire. It wasn't burning until she got here. Now it is burning. Fire is fantastic. We need more fires in the world. So there's a Bubble Buddy over there. There's a Bubble Buddy over there. There's one over here. I'm thinking I have to go talk to all the Bubble Buddies. Oh, there's two Bubble Buddies over here. Bubble Buddy. Bubble Buddy. Bubble Buddy. Ba-ba-ba. I wonder if I was supposed to follow the road. I think I'll see that Bubble Buddy last. Unless the game just ends when I get over here. That is always a possibility. The game could just end. Yeah, it'd be really nice if I had like a car right now or something. And I think I spotted another Bubble Buddy over that way. Yeah, there's another Bubble Buddy that way. Alright. I'm going to give you permission to pull the plug on this game whenever you get bored of seeing this game. Because I would have already quit by now if it wasn't for the fact I'm streaming this. Come on. I'm so close. Come on. Yeah, I had a feeling that it'd be a little bit more interesting for you. I'm just... Now I'm passing under an interstate. I didn't even see this thing. Oh, I found it. Is this like a factory or something? Yeah. Faster. I need speed hacks. Bubble Buddy is interesting. Oh, guess what? Got a fucking bot. Mod view. Alright. Let's see. Blocked. They're still here, though. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, it's taken me a little bit longer. It's been a while. There it is. Ban it. I had to find the button. Boom. Banned. I had to find the button. Oh, this building has red inside of it. Oh, that's you. Everybody needs a job, right? In this town, this is where you work, where they work. Worst things. The worst things you could do than factory reduction. It's just something to do, really. Things they didn't make go anywhere. Really, this fucking line spacing, the things they made didn't go anywhere. Nobody ordered them or anything. Nobody sold them. Nobody bought them. Every week it was something different, something useful, something not. There's a shop in town that's full of nothing but naked dolls with spider faces to this day. The fuck? That'll be the one you hear all the sounds coming from, like things that are dragging themselves around the floor trying to work their fingers under the doors. Wouldn't hang around that one for very long if I were you. Don't want them getting riled up in there. The fuck? There's a building with dolls with spider faces in it? Well, that sounds interesting. I would have been nice to have seen that. The dolls and the spider faces. The spider face dolls. I wonder if all the residents are bubbles. Do you think the residents are bubbles, Persephone? Because I think the residents might be bubbles. Considering this is a bubble. He's a very rude bubble, though. He doesn't like this town, apparently. I'm working on bubble buddies. Bubble buddy, bubble buddy. Oh, there's another bubble buddy over that way, but I need to see the one over this way first. Trying to make a loop. I bisected the loop, unfortunately. Bubble buddy, 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 bubble buddy. So this tunnel is kind of interesting because it wasn't here to start with. One of the few times the folks from our town ever tried to do anything started to wonder what was out here and how we get to it. So they started trying to dig into it. Never finished though. Every day it was just some bullshit night crawlers tunneling up through, or your feet, night crawlers tunneling up through your feet, or cave-ins or weird mists that turned you inside out. Eventually people just started getting exhausted, stopped showing up, went back home, shut their doors, drew their curtains, turned on the TVs, and just fucking gave up. I didn't even go back to the factory, most of them. Pretense was just sort of gone after that, so like, why bother? That's around when all the doors scabbed over. Oh, so the people are now stuck inside. Oh, I could use with sod and arrow keys to drive. Interesting. So they tried to tunnel out of here, and the world wouldn't let them leave. I wonder if it has anything to do with a giant flesh statue. I guess this is like, you could drive into this town, but you can't leave this town. once you get here. Oh, I can zoom with right click. I don't have to press Alt. Nice. I'm getting closer. Can you see the light of Bubble Buddy in the distance? Slowly growing. Just illuminating the world as I get closer to it. I'll get there. I'll hear what they have to say. And then they'll leave, plunging me back into the darkness. It looks like a gas station. Only illuminated by Bubble Buddy's just existence. That's a sign. That is a gas station. Why are yo you ha re? I don't know. A gas station for a town of people that can't leave. It feels like a gas station, that's for sure. Electricity and gasoline and hard light, and a cloud of moss that will starve soon. Mother's milk. This flavor of the night is available nowhere else. You could bathe in it, taste like oil and sugar and cheap beer, and cigarette smoke and the curve of a neck wearing sweat and thinning perfume. It clings to you. You drag it with you on your heels, it hangs off your hair, makes your tongue and fingers feel sticky. Some people don't like that feeling. Never trust those people. So, I don't know if you noticed it, but when I kind of walked over here, and I just looked up at this light, I kind of just closed my eyes and imagined being at a 7-Eleven at 2 a.m. in the morning. And, like, you got to get gas, but you're also a little bit hungry. So you go into the store, and you kind of walk around the aisles, and there's no hot food because it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so the breakfast people aren't up yet making food, but the dinner people have long since gone to bed. So you just kind of go through the aisles looking for something that looks remotely filling and edible, and you kind of come to like two conclusions: some beef jerky and like a apple Danish. So you grab those, and a Dr Pepper is like a little too strong for this time of day, so you get yourself a nice bottle of water. And you head to the cashier, and the cashier is like slightly checked out, but they ring you up, and there's nothing really to like conversate about. You just, make the transaction, you go about your way. The gas has been finished pumping up, and your vehicle is just left here because there's no one else around, so why pull it into a parking spot to free up spaces when everything's open? So you just kind of sit in your car, open up your bottle of water, eat your Danish, and then open up your beef jerky, get it ready to like munch on as you drive down the road. Realize you don't have enough water, and you also kind of need a pee, so you get back out, go up to the store, use the bathroom, grab another couple bottles of water because it's going to be a long trip. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. If you're driving at this time, you're going somewhere. And then you just pay for it, make the transaction, come back out to your car, get in it, set the waters down, and then just crank it up, slowly pull on out, maybe back through the pumps like this, and get towards the road. Once you're here, you just pull on, and you go. Bubble buddy, over in the distance, doing things. Bubble buddy, do 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 do. That's the what's that show's theme song? it's like 5 people. One of them's like a crazy pilot. There's like an asshole that's the leader, and you kind of tell he beats women, but he never does it in the show. He just kind of fucks them. And there's like 2 or 3 other people. I can't remember the name of it. It's like the A Team. The A Team. But it's Bubble Buddy. Bubble Buddy. Do do do. Yes, I have lost it. But a better question is did I ever have it? Just in this world? Of just darkness with an occasional flicker of light. The promise of some kind of conversation. But realistically, it's not really a conversation, is it? I just show up, bounding through the darkness, to get some lore of a place that once I leave it, it'll probably leave my mind. I don't know if this is a world that my brain will ever come back to. Is it just something that's here for right now, some mild, cheap entertainment? Will I ever kind of grasp it? Will it come back in my dreams? I don't really know, but that mountain kind of looks like a boob. What? I run. It's because it's faster. I've also never seen the 18. Are there 2 bubble buddies here? Oh, that's a building. I thought it was some weird, like, standing tall person guy. It's not, it's just a building. Oh, well, these aren't bubble buddies, it's the freaking lights of town, god damn it. I ran over here for no fucking reason. Except maybe to see the spider house. The baby doll spider house. Nah. There's a bubble buddy over here, though. There's a bubble buddy over there. There's also one over here, I believe. There's the gas station. Bruh. Yeah. Sorry, it's just like you going, bruh. It's just funny to me. I didn't say nothing for a long time. That wasn't stream delay, that was just brain delay. I was trying to think of something to say. Oh, I can see the tree. So you can't tell if I'm moving like this. I think the skybox is centered on my character. So it doesn't like budge even like the tiniest little bit. I'm running forward still, I think. Yeah, see? So tired. Understandable, buddy. I think that's the pipeline over there. Why is the road disappearing? And this is the factory. We found the factory earlier. My overlay's no longer working. You know, they did say something earlier that kind of got my attention. How did the doors scab over? How does a door scab over? Because that like implies that like it's a wound, and the wound is seeping and weeping, and like the blood and pus kind of just pours over the opening, and then dries and coagulates. Are the homes sort of an intrusion, or are the homes the bodies? Bubble buddy, da da da. Bubble buddy. Oh, so you see that cloud right there? You got the two little white lighter pixels of like the little blodge of lighter pixel. It's a little happy ghost. He's got a little hand right there to the right. He's got his other hand switched out this way, like really far apparently. And he's just like, oh, hello, it's nice to meet you. It's so nice to meet you. Hello, I am Ghost Cloud. How are you doing today? I wonder if Ghost Cloud and Bubble Buddy are friends. Oh, that one looks like a heart. Little heart cloud. Oh, fun fact for you. A lone tree in the middle of a large field is considered a landmark. I am holding down the W and Shift key, and the only entertainment I have is zoom in, zoom out, jump, and look around. You tell me if I'm bored. Because I think I know the answer. If I could just see, it'd be so much easier. I'll just make that like a slightly lighter shade of gray, maybe. Bubble Buddy's still so far away. There's only so much jumping I could do. Like, this game's making me feel like I want to go to sleep right now. Which isn't good because I was just sleeping for like 6 hours. I woke up this morning. Oh, no, it's fine. I just wish I could get to these things faster. If it was like, if I could move 50% faster or the world was like 50% smaller, this would be a little bit more engaging. But I think I'm getting close to the end now. Because it's this one, and then like two more this way, and then I'll be at that statue. I'm kind of curious as to what the statue is. I just wish I could move faster. Just boom. Just boom. Right over there. Just boom. Vroom. Vroom. It's going to be anticlimactic, isn't it? It's going to be like the statue just moves and eats me or something. And it's going to be like, oh, you thought like it was a normal horror movie, but it isn't. But it is. Now, if this game really wanted to get me, I just see something skirting over the distance. Like, just so like a. You just watch that little bit of gray disappear for half a second, and then it just reappears. That would get me. Bubble Buddy. Look at all those vats just churning with sweet, delicious chemicals. Before you ask, I have no idea. Nobody knew, not specifically. It was just everything. The sludge of everything. The ichor, the sweat, the piss. The sweat and piss and venom of everything. The everything that seeps into the ground when people stay in one place too long. They refine it, or they distill it, or they turn it into Gatorade. Who the fuck knows? It was our chief export, strictly speaking. Even though we didn't export it anywhere. Nowhere to export it to. Who'd want it? It was us, even we did want it. Oh, so this is where they make Gatorade at. Okay. Bubble Buddy. Dude, is there a Bubble Buddy over there? I wonder if this game is just kind of like a joke. Can we make a player just run through a endless gray expanse? And how long can we make them do it? Alright, so I'm going to play a game. I'm going to look down so that way I can close your eyes too. But I'm going to close my eyes and see if I can walk through this forest without hitting anything. Though it occurs to me that with my eyes closed, I can no longer read chat, nor can I actually hear anything I actually collide with it, so I don't know. So I'm going to open my eyes. And we're just walking forward. Sometimes I'll just do this in real life, like if I'm walking through a parking lot and it's like a good 60 feet to my truck, I'll just close my eyes and see how far I can walk. I usually get scared about the 10-foot mark and open my eyes to make sure I'm not going to trip over something. But, in a game, it doesn't really matter. We can just run. Ah, I gave up. See, we're not even close still. Or did I run past it? I did not run past it. Tree. Yeah, so there's a bubble buddy right there. And that one's still far away, so let's hit this one first. Or is that the fucking town again? So help me if I get over there and it's the town again. That looks like a bubble buddy spot. On the bright side, I now know that's a 3D structure. On account of the fact that I'm on the other side of the hand. Assuming that is a hand. It looks like one. Why is there just a lone building out here? Well, it's not quite lone, is it? What you got to say, Bubble Buddy? I always wonder about these little clutches, these huddled little half dozen of houses that always seem to crawl around the outside corners of these kinds of towns. Always so quiet and still, never a light on after 9 p.m. Instead, it's so far apart from everything else. You could never look in the windows because the soft, silky drapes are always drawn. Whoever walks inside these houses stirs dust off the floor, shuffles its feet because its legs are too weak to pick them up very much. When you drive past them at night, you shut your lights off for fear of waking them up. Well, everyone else does. Your lights don't shut off. Oh, that's rude. Am I a bubble buddy? Also, I live in an area like that. That it's basically just a bunch of houses. Like the people living out here value their privacy. They don't like living in a big town that's just jam packed full of people. So you just kind of live somewhere where you can buy a bunch of land and keep your neighbors a little bit further away from you. You don't really talk to them. You don't know them. They live there. If you hear a break-in or something, you call 911. If someone's screaming for help, you call 911. But you don't talk to them. You don't interact with them, really. They're just there. They live their life. You live your life. And nobody gets any closer. There's no real community. And the thing is, that's been most of my life. I always kind of wonder what it's like the other way around. What it's like to live in an apartment with like 100 different other families all trying to do their own thing and just make it in the world. I know it's noisy, but to me it kind of feels like it's the kind of noisy that's like good. Not like a city noisy, like a lively noisy. The world exists. There's another fucking bubble buddy right over there, isn't it? And that one's still so fucking far away. Alright. Let's see what this one is, and then we'll head over to that one in the distance. Now, we'll hit this one first. I'm already close. Then we'll hit that one over there. Is that one closer? Oh, I can't tell. Yeah, I've never heard anything good about living in an apartment or the flats or whatever like that. It makes sense, but it's just Curiosity, I suppose. That, and I had the option to go live with one at one point, but I chose not to so I could stay at home. Oh, I can't walk into the liquid. I never did figure out how to get onto this overpass. Yeah, I get the feeling you and I are two very different people, which is good. Different people, different perspectives of the world. Now, sometimes people suck. There she is, all warm and waist deep in her milk and rose petal bath. What does she look like to you? She's different to everyone. To me, she was a nude woman's body with coyote legs and a face split down the middle. Prettiest thing I ever saw until her skin started sliding off. Gunked up the lake pretty hard. Tried swimming in it once. That was not going to happen. Okay, it just looks like a skeleton to me. So I guess it was milk and rose petals. Now it's milk, rose petals, and just blood and ichor. I mean, it is a giant skeleton, and I assume it's a dead body. Maybe it was alive at one point, but I guess it died and the town died with it. I can kind of see it. There's a one point some sort of deity or higher being for these people that existed in the lake or in this basin, and they produce milk for the townspeople to survive off of. Maybe rejuvenate them, keep them alive. But they stopped believing in her, built a factory to process the milk, process her into something else, turned her into just a job, and then they killed her. And then the body was just there. They continued to profit off of it, make money off of it. And then eventually it just began to rot. And when it rotted, everything, the point of the town existing, it didn't have a point anymore. Without her, there's no leaves on the trees, no reason to go create stuff, no factory to run. That's what I'm thinking's happening. I could be wrong, but I think this is the kind of game where it gives you just enough that you paint your own picture. It's not the picture the artist had in mind. No, it's sort of your own little Bob Ross thing. And for me, this is a town that had everything, took it for granted, and lost it. Granted, not granite. You know, when I first saw the giant skeleton, I originally kind of was like, okay, that's ominous, and now it's like, oh, that's sad. Whether or not this is the final Bubble Buddy, it's going to be the final Bubble Buddy for me. Mostly because I am not about to walk across that desert if the game doesn't end right here. You know, I wonder if that tunnel was a curse kind of put on this place after they kind of forsook her. Now they can't leave. They are now a part of this place, and there is no leaving what they did. This is her grave, and now their grave too. But oh my gosh, it's so far away. Yeah. I wonder if Bubble Buddy's the only one that cared. Yeah, it seems to be the go-to gameplay mechanic, walking. It's free and cheap and easy to implement. So you make the player walk. This is a church. I wonder if this is if my whole little speculation actually holds some weight. They are underneath. I think my story is about to end here one way or the other, isn't it? Is this it, Bubble Buddy? Wouldn't it be a small town without one of these, would it? Or a dozen? What do you figure they get up to in there? This isn't one of those singing, I know that much. You walk past these and it makes your skin feel tight. If it had a door, I'd tell you to go put your ear up to it and see what you heard. But there's no need to be subtle, not really. They're not coming out anytime soon. Alright, next game. Yeah, let's escape. So, that was interesting. This next game's called 7. Oh, that's not a good sight. Loading? Let's see if the stream will pick it up on its own. Hey, it does. Excellent. It's still loading. And loading. And loading. Oh! Oh! I'm on a train. Those are maggots. No, that's larvae. That's not maggots. This is a house on a train. Can I open the window? I could jump. I could jump freaking high. I get my head on the roof and jump. I can't interact with the door as far as like... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I hit the Windows key. My bad. It's a house train, too. Ooh. Didn't make it to the store today. I had to stop at the train crossing because a train had woken up and was having a tantrum. Pretty bad one, too. All of its legs and forelegs were flailing and whipping, and it kept lurching from side to side like it was trying to wrench itself off the tracks, tear the membrane. It kept screaming and screaming, the awful train scream that sounds like the wailing of rusted metal and angry shrieks of an old woman. The train was long enough that it couldn't have gone around behind it, that I couldn't have gone around behind it, and the track in front of it was suspended over a steep creek that runs along the bike path. The one with the 30-foot sheer walls that's mostly just a bed of trash with a little thin line of running water down the middle. Just had to wait. The fuck? It's a train game, which is really, really cool. Are the train tracks other trains? Those are trains right there. And like the membrane is bugs and steel? Okay. Yeah, it's quite a bit trippy. I mean, otherwise it just looks like a normal house. Open kitchen plan? This is a... This is a room? When I showed up, there was only a few responders from the city trying to deal with the thing, but more started coming. They milled around with their needle rods trying to jab the train's chassis and get it steadied again, but its legs kept whipping and lashing so they couldn't get too close. One of the responders chanced it, and a foreleg shot straight through their neck and decapitated them, and his body fell over and his neck poured out that gray curdled milk stuff they have for blood. I was at least 30 feet away from the train the whole time just watching, but I guess that was too close for the one of the responders because he shot at me to get the fuck back, and he shoulder checked me, and I fell on my ass in the mud. Okay. So the trains are houses, I guess, and they're alive beings, but there's some things that are not like us. That... Hang on a fucking second. Is this a reflection? Oh, it's supposed to be a reflection of the room. It's a mirror, I think. But it's static. So that's what was throwing me off. Yeah. Oh, they got a nice little patio. I guess where the train stops. But there's like firefighter people that aren't actual people like us. And there's no shower in the shower. Or toilet. I thought about crying, but didn't end up doing it. I was too tired in a weird way. I just sort of felt defeated rather than hurt. One of those fucking figures moments. I sat there for like 40 minutes watching the spotters try to deal with the train, jabbing at it with needles. None of them hassled me after the first one. Two more got cut in half, and the others just sort of worked around their bodies. It took nearly 20 responders, but finally they got the train doped up enough to put it up to sleep, back to sleep and get it moving again. Then they cleared out and just left the bodies behind like that. More trash for the world pile. I got back up after the train passed. I couldn't have gone on to the store like that, but I just felt tired. And my ass was soaked with mud, and there didn't seem to be much point. I went home and showered and cried, and the crying caught up to me then. Huh. Is that it? Let's head back upstairs, see if there's anything I missed. I can't interact with the doors, sadly. At least as far as I can tell, I can't. I can sprint. That's an option, apparently. It is weird that the doors of the house don't have doors, but the doors that do, I can't open. Oh, I can jump. And I get on the roof. Is there anything up here? It doesn't look like I'm supposed to be up here. I guess. That little bit of lore is what I get. Maybe it's time to head to town. Oh. Okay. Alright. This is happening. Oh, that's trippy. Is there anything you want me to try to do before I call this game it? Because I think that was it. I'm willing to give it. Alright. Well, that was an experience. That's what 7 is. This next game's called Exclusion. I don't know what exclusion means. I mean, I know what exclusion means, but I don't know what that means in the context of the game. Okay. I can jump, I can run. It looks like there's a lake over there. It was very much something, wasn't it? And yeah, more walking. There's a... whatever that is. Let's go explore. Oh. I think the path takes me up there anyway, never mind. I didn't realize we were going to be playing Walking Simulator today. Alright. A path lays before you. There's a fork in the road. What do you do, Persephone? What? Based on local historical records and the architecture of the region, I was confident that the religious structure is some kind of power. Okay. Sorry, I was gonna make a joke about picking up the fork in the road, but okay. It looks like I get time to read it. We are confident that it was a religious structure of some kind. However, its arrangement and composition are unlike any similar religious structure of the era or territory, despite superficial architectural similarities. Previous examination teams have failed to recover any furnishings, artifacts, devices, etc. that would expressly describe the henceforth temple's purposes. And while local accounts, examinations of ambient radiation patterns, and simple visual observations of the surrounding countryside leave it beyond question that the temple was the epicenter of the devastation, we remain entirely ignorant as to how it was that the disaster came to pass. This remains the chief objective of all examination teams dispatched in the exclusion zone. Okay. So, this place used to be a place where this temple had done something to this place. Oh! The swooping, asymmetrical fins of the forward shelter area have always been something of a mystery to the previous examination teams. Their shapes and position perfectly enables them to gather moisture from the air on balmy days. Back when the climate of this area had not been irreparably changed, and such days were still possible, which is then channeled into the shallow reflection pools set into the floor, in order that they be kept filled with water. However, this almost artistic asymmetry is not present in any other part of the structure, and such a break in uniformity is in stark contrast to many of the fundamental religious tenets of the surrounding area. Put plainly, it seems an ornamental indulgence that makes no sense to us, given that what little we know about those who might have occupied this place. One examiner discovered deep channels between the stones at the bottom of the pole. It seems to run downward some distance, but were too narrow and solid to be inspected further. Theories suggest some manner of sieve, a mechanism for gathering and storing potable water, and possibly even a cooling system for subterranean parts of the structure as yet undiscovered. Future examination teams may be dispatched with equipment suited to further exploration of these possibilities. Okay, I am digging this game. It's like an exploration thing. They come here to figure out what's going on, and they find this place, and they have to kind of dig it apart and figure out what it is and what the purpose was, what happened. Oh, this is actually really cool. I like this. Is this where I find out that you don't like this, Persephone? Okay, stairs going down here. Yeah. I love exploring. I love like world building and looking into things. I don't like the sound of a Geiger counter. Note to examinationees. Extreme caution advised when approaching the tower of temple complex. Ambient radiation at dangerous levels. Protracted proximity to tower heavily discouraged. Eventual fatalities extremely likely. The tower being the obvious centerpiece of the temple's structure, it presumed by most of us to be the nucleus of the disaster. The continuing extremes of ambient radiation originating from the tower's apex prevents approach, which has stymied all direct attempts at investigating the disaster's potable epicenter and by the extension the entire temple's express role in the calamity. Has long frustrated us for obvious reasons. It's exceedingly difficult to piece together the specifics of such a unique event using only secondary accounts, archaeological hints, and speculation. Most believe the answer to everything is waiting here at the tower's highest point, but our curiosities go ever unsatisfied. We have been looking into potential alternative means of inspection, including possible aerial passes, long-range examination from the top of the exclusion wall, and training and application of eastern gyre vultures due to their intelligence, manual dexterity, and immunity to most known forms of radiation. Oh, so they're smart birds that are immune to most forms of radiation and are very dexterous. And all other options failing, complete demolition of the tower at its base to hope the resulting dispersal reduction of ambient radiation allows for approach. Oh, I don't really value my life. Oh! From the recovered notes of Examiner Saturna, deceased. She was wronged. None of this could have happened to have had. None of this would have had. None of this would have happened had her sisters not wronged her so. She would not have been so lonesome when called out like she did. She'd have kept her old worshippers, the ones who knew how to build her temples and channel her stones. The ones that came from where she came from. She wouldn't have had to call out across the sea to a place she wasn't known. They only tried to love her and honor her here. But our stones are not like her stones, and our air is not like her air. And that's what caused it. That's why it happened. I'm sure of it. She'll be vilified once her name is learned. But it was her sisters who broke her up and threw her down. God's above, it makes me want to cry just thinking about it. How long must she have lain underneath the sand, hurting and lonely and angry and not knowing what she did wrong? And now this. So much devastation just because she wanted to be loved and because they wanted to love her but didn't know how. And now she's alone again. Wherever she is, I don't know how to pray to her. I would if I could, maybe just thinking about how sorry I am for everything she's gone through would be enough. I'm sorry, sister. You deserve better. This was not your fault. Oh. Well, now I'm sad. So this is just a place full of people that were trying to worship. Trying to get closer to something greater than them. But what they found was something that was too different to coexist with, to get to know. It is a lot of damn text, but you don't have to read it, thankfully, because I'm here to barely read it. The overlook for a mercy is one feature of the temple which can be at least partially explained. Were it not for the exclusion wall, the overlook would provide a grandiose view of the nearby lake, which is a feature the temple shares with all similar structures of the region. All are built in proximity to an inland body of water, generally at elevation, and all feature an overlook of similar construction extending from the main structure and pointing toward the aforementioned body. This is some interest to us, because we have at least some experience to suggest the temple was built with the specific purpose of performing Whatever unique machinations precipitated the disaster, thus making the construction of an overlook something of a concession. If the temple's original purpose was not the practice of the local religion, then the overlook would be superfluous. It's possible that some of the temple's residents maintained their old beliefs and therefore necessitated the overlook's construction, which opens the possibility that the temple's purpose may not be entirely a religious one after all. It has also been suggested that it was meant merely as a prop, a visual misdirection intended to convince locals from a distance that all atop the lakeside hill was normal and nothing untoward was being conducted. Some of us find this possibility somewhat cynical, but it cannot be ruled out. No, you don't have to, pay attention or talk or speak or anything like that. You're good to do whatever you need to. That exclusion wall is freaking big. I get the feeling my character's not supposed to be here. This feels like the kind of place that was abandoned for a good reason. Ooh, a garden. It is reasonable to assert that the exterior area to the north of the main structure is a plot of some kind. So much monasteries and isolated religious communes of the time featured similar outdoor areas used to traditionally cultivate a staple crop that the temple's residents could survive on, or use for trade with nearby settlements. However, it remains impossible for us to determine just what was grown here. Soil traces betray no sign of any plants or indigenous to the area, or indeed any surrounding regions from which seeds may have been imported. Stranger still, radiation of a kind entirely unique to that modest plot can still be found in the soil, suggesting the growth of some kind of radioactive plant with an extraordinary half-life, distinct even from the radiation that filled the area in the wake of disaster. Absolutely no historical accounts of such plants exist in any archive throughout the entire peninsula. Consequently, this small area of ground is of great interest to us. Examination teams are encouraged to check the area thoroughly for anything that may provide further information, no matter how seemingly minuscule. I just realized the music's directional. At least in that little area it was. Alright, now I'm walking down a stone staircase off the back of that tower through some arches. It appears to be taking me towards the lake. I'm stepping onto a beach now with some stone pillars. Easily the most baffling part of the temple Easily the most baffling part of the temple at large is a pair of cairn stones on the shore at the bottom of the steps northwest of the complex. Nearly everything about them seems at odds with the rest of the structure and with the religion itself. They are of a material that eludes identification and cannot be located anywhere else on the peninsula. Their arrangement and indeed very presence suggests a kind of clandestine purpose that would likely be considered paganistic, possibly even heretical when juxtaposed with the dominant religion of the time and the territory. Yet it's obviously too close to the temple to have been kept hidden. The glowing arches lined with stone steps which leads the shore are found to have been constructed after the temple itself, but the cairns themselves, hitherto impossible to date accurately, and are highly presumed to have been there for much longer, suggesting a deliberate acknowledgement of the cairns and the arch's construction. Finally, prior examination teams have found traces of a kind of energetic charge in the air around the cairns, not radioactive yet, with a similar half-life to radiation. The distinction from both the fallout and the disaster of the radiation around the soil and the plots north of the main structure. While it seems safe to assume the cairns can have had little to do directly with the catastrophe, both the purpose of their existence remains somewhat of a fascination to us. Examination teams are encouraged to check the surrounding area, but are cautioned against protracted proximity. Many examiners who remain in the carrot's immediate presence for more than several minutes began experiencing symptoms similar to a combination of radiation poisoning and etheric plague, with at least one case resulting in death. Oh, there's only 2 here now. There was 4. Well, the game just lets you walk into the ocean. Yeah, oh, no, I had an invisible wall. I'm wondering if that was part of her, part of the dead god. And now I'm curious, is there anything else here to look at? I'm headed back up the stairway through the arches to re-examine the structure. Perhaps I missed something. Or perhaps I found everything. Something interesting is there's music playing in the radiation. Man, that exclusion wall is huge. I'm curious if it's any way to go down. Actually, there might be a way to go down. I didn't walk into the temple itself, apparently. Yeah, there's a large area inside the temple. Oh, that's interesting. There's some sort of clock. A central chamber beneath the tower would be, by all accounts, the part of the temple used for communal prayers and administrative gatherings, such as the case of other religious facilities of the region, all of which feature a similar central chamber. However, given the doubt raised to the actual purpose of the temple, we are declined from making such assumptions. One detail that we find to be most curious regarding the chamber is the fact that not a single one of the examination teams dispatched to the exclusion zone have ever recovered any kind of talisman or artifact from within. Nothing so much as a scrap of cloth or particle of ash. While other areas of the temple show clear signs of damage and dilapidation, the interior chamber is immaculate, almost deliberately so. Scavengers are rarely so difficult in their work, which rules out the possibility of the chamber having simply been picked clean by opportunistic locals. Also curious is the fact that despite its location directly beneath the extremely radioactive tower, the inner chamber is consistently found to be one of the least irradiated areas of the complex. The stone from the temple is constructed has no particular insulative properties, which makes this something of a mystery to us. We have continued to look into the possible causes for this anomaly, but the absolute lack of salvable material has proved a hindrance to our efforts. Examination complete. Assessment. No significant new findings. Return to the exclusion wall bulkhead for extraction. Now I kind of wonder, when they found the discarded god, were they trying to love her? Or were they trying to do something else with it? Dangerous levels of radiation detected. Beginning quarantine procedure. Stand by for extraction. And the screen fades to black. The exclusion has just closed itself. That was interesting. This next game's called Grandmother's Garden. Maybe I could talk about it, but that's not really a lot to talk about. Not a lot to learn or glean from it. It was just short. So, to Grandmother's Garden we go. She shares her bed with insects. She sleeps away the light. Okay. This is... Oh, is this the one that's like Silent Hill? Okay. Page up, page down. Doesn't do anything. CXE, enter, shift. Shift is sprint, but it's not a really fast sprint. So, you always say go left, and it looks like there's 3 paths. I'm walking into a garden of some kind. Can I jump? I cannot jump. I get the feeling this is the game that's gonna have a monster appear. Yeah, I've gone through the what looks like a garden with some very weird trees. Examine the irrigator. Press space. I sort of hate these things. I know they're important, but they make the whole garden stink. I like old blood. The smell will forever be with me. Okay. She's got a gold choker on. Or is that her chin? They used to only have to clear out the clots once a week or so. Now I have to do it almost daily. I'm getting tired of this. The blood spray congeals too quickly, and the irrigators are getting old. I have to climb them and clean out the clots so they flow straight, stay steady. Why do you have blood irrigators? I feed the irrigators feed the roots feed, I don't know, her, I guess. Okay. Can I go back home? I assume this is my home. Enter the house. It feels like a coat made of leather leaves that rubs and whispers, vital but not warm. You could feel fluid moving around inside of it. I hear TV static. That is a painting of centipedes on the wall. Read the holy book. You open to a read page. The boy came to the clearing with a great bloated tick wallowed in the shell. Oh, it's this fucking guy again. Okay, so this guy really likes this story. There's Grandma by the TV again. The last time I encountered this kind of thing, I ended up killing a bunch of people on some crosses. Touch her shoulder. Take the shed keys. Get digging. Okay. I've taken the keys. So, the elderly woman, which I assume is grandmother, I touched her shoulder, the screen faded to black, and she wrote "Get digging" on the wall that handed me the shed keys. There is only one room in this house. Two pieces of furniture, a painting, a TV. The woman sits on the chair looking at the TV, which is fucking weird. She shares her bed with insects. She sleeps away. Yeah, so this is not her first time running into this thing. Alright, I'm gonna go past the garden this time and keep going. And the fact that this camera is like looking at me, or looking at this character that I control through the branches, makes it feel like I'm being hunted. I think I found the place she wants me to dig at. It looks like a graveyard. I'm gonna head to the right over what looks like some water. See if I can't find that shed, because the graveyard looks like the final destination. Examine the roots. More roots. Every day there's more of them. They look like they're flowing toward the garden this time. Roots flowing. That is weird. Okay, I'm at a cross in the road. A four-way split. I assume the right is back to grandmother's house. I call her grandmother's house. She's called the elderly woman. So I'm going to take that path and see if it leads to where I think it leads. Once again, playing walking simulator. Yeah, it does. So I could turn back and head this way. I can't imagine playing this game without sprinting. This woman walks so freaking slow. She runs slow, but she walks slower. Alright, I'm going to take the right path, which is the original just straight across path this time. It's going through some arches with spikes. Are these irrigators as well? I can't interact with them. There's a large open area now. Okay, that's a spike with a ball of meat on it. I found a shed. Is this bait? Oh, I just ran through the pole. Yeah, I can't interact with that at all, so I'm just gonna go to the shed. That's an unpleasant sound. Enter the tool shed. If you put your hands to the ground and go real still, you can feel them thumping down underneath the dirt, angry, suffocating, forever being drained. There's a shovel here. Press D to get digging. Okay. D does nothing inside here. These look like barrels of blood. I can't interact with them apparently, so I shall ignore them. D for dig. Space for interact. They have some of the weirdest control scheme in these games. There's no reason to dig here. Judging from the coffins over here, I get the feeling that's what I'm going to be digging for. I guess I dig up bodies, grind them up, and then... What on earth? So there's this weird globule on the side of this house, and it's moving around. I can't... Oh, grandmother says I'm going to have a little sister soon. I guess this is a womb of some kind? Sounds like some weird ultrasound sounds on the side of the house there. In the background, I kind of see what looks like burning branches. Interesting. Alright, instead of going back to the graveyard to start digging, I'm going to head to the original left path and see what's down there. There's another arch with the weird spikes on top of it. I lost myself behind a tree and then just ran off into the woods. It looks like it goes to another opening. Okay, there's a well here. Only a well. Oh well, grandmother I use it to draw fluids up from the veins below. What fluid we get depends on what phase the moon is in. During the new moon, the well gives us blood. It's the only thing the roots in the grandmother's garden will eat anymore. It clots in the irrigators even at full spray. I used to only have to clean them every week or two. Now I do it daily.
The crescent and gibbous spoons both give us hemolyph. It sustained us. Grandmother used to cook for us. Now I do it. I've tried to teach myself the many ways to prepare hemolymph, but it's difficult to make much with it apart from soup. The half moon gives us water. It's the only time, and there's less and less of it each passing. The full moon gives us bile. Most of the free time is spent trying to find how we're meant to use it. We're meant to do something with it. I know it. I feel it urging me when I bathe my hands in it. The well is dark. I can't see the bottom at all, but I can hear the viscous gurgling of fluid far below. I can't draw any up until I replace the bucket. Okay. I guess it's to the graveyard to do some digging. I guess at some point I need to play the Resident Evil games. And the Silent Hill games. And the Amnesia games. And the Stalker games. There's a lot of games I need to play. But I'm sitting here playing free itch.io games. Over the flowing roots again. Into the graveyard. There's a weird flesh tree in the middle of the yard. Examine the swaying vein. Grandmother's taproot. One day it will grow into a massive tree, seething and terrible and vivacious. It knows the taste of 10 different monsters. Its flesh is constantly whispering, demanding more. I guess I'll start on the gates side leftmost gravestone. Yeah, that's the path, so I'll start digging at this one. I shouldn't upset them. She'll know. She'll feel it. Oh, is it? Where's the one? Oh! It wants me to dig in the garden. Duh. Okay. My bad. Silly me thinking it wanted me to dig up the graveyard. No, that's where I guess the people that she actually cares about are buried. Alright, so let's run back to the garden. Oh, there's crows on the sprinklers. That's what's up. It wasn't fiery branches, it was crows. I wonder if they're going to be a problem once I start digging.
Hey, I can dig in the garden. Oh, I think I know where it wants me to dig too. Probably wants me to dig at these green spots. The blood bells have gathered on the arms of the irrigators. I hate how quiet they are. They're just completely silent. Oh, wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, so there's some weird little green spots on the ground that I can dig. At least it seems like it. I have a bad feeling. I don't want to keep doing this. I want to stop. Something's going to happen to me. Oh, I fell into a hole. I got jump scared. Oh, that's the end of the game. Okay. I thought there was going to be more to that. Maybe there is, but that's where her character ended. This next one's called Lethargy Hill. Alrighty. That was interesting to say the least. The earth's churned and the house is what came out. Gruesome little cluster of vernades and spires. Gables and windows, the earth kept rising like a tick filling with blood. Drank from the earth all around it, and in the waylaid claim. All to feed the house, and up atop that hill like a queen on a throne, surveying. Oh, I can move around. Bathrooms and drawing halls and attics, kitchens and bathrooms and nurseries. All dark, all quiet. Some windows and light in the butt there. Okay, that's a weird ball. Basement was there. I can't look up and down. I can only look left and right. Okay, the text is actually making it kind of hard to read. Looks like a fountain of blood right there. Oh! There should be more here. Okay. Does that mean the game's incomplete, or does that mean I, discovered something? I can't read the sign on account of the fact that there's text on the screen. I'll never hurt you. That's what it says. Okay. I've also just stopped reading the words. There's just so many words. Had all these plans for this place.
Always plans my arms hurt. Oh! Okay, everything's changed. She's wanting she got a husband, now she wants a sister. And everything's getting really dark. Weird vein-like things are appearing in the sky every so often. And they're kind of coming from the house. Okay. Sign that says, please don't go. My blood feels as dull and thud and heavy. Okay, so now I'm slightly scared because there's inside and outside relatives. There's a sister and a daughter outside. And I'm outside right now. That doesn't sound like good news for me. But if I go inside, there's a son and a husband. And that also does not sound like good news for me. The husband is really long. There's these weird temples all over the place, too. There's 4 ways to go through them. My veins miss the old poison. I can't read that. There's no way I'm going to be able to read that. There are teeth between the cobblestones. They taste you when you walk. They want to chew you down. Nice. Let's stay off the path then. Oh, I'm back at the water towers. Okay, so the sister has a whole bunch of mandibles, spider legs, and spider eyes all over her. And vomits webs up all over the place. I used to burn once upon a time. Ooh. Here I am just trying to find a way into this place. There doesn't appear to be a way to the house on the hill. Okay, so There's a story here. I haven't read too much attention to it. Mostly trying to explore. But it just keeps going and going and going, and the world is not doing good. But I've managed to. Oh, scream something. I can't read that. Hear the vine, they sound, they make blood moving through them. It feeds the wall. The sun's congealing? He's in the basement. Oh, he spotted a part. Oh, he's dead. The sun died. Everything. Chains only. Okay, so I think the next one. I think the next one's going to make things a little bit worse. Judging from the pattern so far, there's like a couple of them that are like the status quo, and then one of them, the whole sky situation gets worse. Okay, the husband's dead now. Oh, they're going to kill the sister too. So this lady made a whole bunch of people to have a family and then killed them all. But they were free. Hide by the... and... Uh-oh. There's angels. It looks like angels. I don't think there's anything that's gonna save me now. Oh! This is a monument over the corpse of the family members. I don't want to be near those. Uh-oh. Man, this game's, I don't know if it's the cold air hitting me right now or something else, but it's putting chills on my arm. Hey, it's getting louder. Yeah, I'm trying to visit you. If you just open the door up and let me in, I'd appreciate it. Oh no, she's gonna have to turn the shoe off all my skin. Never mind. I don't want to be here anymore. She's very fickle on
not being alone, but also killing the people who've come to visit her. She wants to chew off all my skin. Maybe it'd be nice to I can't read that. Uh, and the game's over. That's Lethargy Hill. I think my skin got chewed off. That was not a good way to end. So this next one's called Tenement. Hopefully, oh, there it goes. Play. Nope. Alright, good, it's loaded. Oh, I move pretty fast. Oh. Oh no. It's another weird town. Got a very light jump this time. I can sprint. Yay. Turn my sensitivity back up a little bit. Dead trees. Manhole cover. Ooh, movie theater. 7 eclipses at once. VHS tape found in abandoned farmhouse, contents unknown. Gone with the Wind, but starring a bunch of moray eels instead of people. Ah, I can't go in. That last one actually got my attention. Watch Gone with the Wind with a bunch of moray eels. Why is there a blue light here? That's where I started. Some dumpsters down here. No interacting with those. There's a monolith right there. Let's go see what the monolith is about. Oh, the monolith is where I came from. I'm what that's about. So far, not finding a whole lot to do with this town. It exists, sure, but... Oh! Is that a person? Hello, person! You're the JPEG Rorschach test? It's better for me this way, no form at all. I like how it feels. I feel like the mist or water, like rubber, like TV static. It's a nice, cold, warm, glowy feeling. Like I just drift and flick. You get it right, having a body so complicated and rewarding. I remember this one time I woke up, my hands had grown out, and the skin had gone all green and slick, like frog skin, and the fingers fit the half the things. It looked like they had bones, but they didn't. Aching on your tired balcony. During rainstorms, watching the bloated whale things just hanging in the sky with their guts pouring down. The rain would fall on my skin like warm and cool at the same time, and but it stopped. Everything had that warm concrete smell. I wouldn't mind feeling those things again, but I wouldn't go back just for that. Not worth it, generally speaking. Oh no! I started it again. Oh, thank God I can end it. Hey, I jumped off the edge. Oh, I was supposed to do the game plan for me to do that. I'm now in the sewer. Hey, I found her again. Hello. I have to remember. Okay, you just keep talking, don't you? Sorry, but that's boring. Ooh, a ladder.
I climbed up the ladder instead of exploring the sewer. Oh! The town looks normal now. Fevered visions of empty rooms. Sunday endoscopy marathon. Giant hornet slug versus rural midwestern town. Hello again. Where do you come from? Sorry, that's maybe a little personal. I asked because you don't look like the rest of us, but also because I was going to ask if it had any of the basements. But where do you come from? I mean, like the town or the city basements fascinate me. They seem like the ocean, you know, so depthless and unfathomable. Okay, you guys just love talking, and that's annoying. But I can't go to the movie theater. God damn it, I thought it was open. Hello again. Oh, no, you're still the same person. Bye. Woo! I fell off again. Back to the sewer. This time I'm running down the long hallway instead of taking the ladder up. Never mind, it looks like I'm going to be taking that ladder up anyway. Unless I go a different direction. Aha! Didn't count on that, did you, game? Fuck, you counted on that, god damn it. But I could also take another way. Bet you did count on that game. Haha, oh, fuck, you counted on it. That's another ladder. Hello, person. That room is mine. They had no right. I paid my rent for 100 years. Who the hell are they to force me out? My skin is in all those walls. The carpet, okay. Goodbye. Well, I'm back in the town. It's not the red town still. It's the regular town. This place reminds me a little bit when I stayed at my grandma's house as a kid. And I've stopped reading. No, nothing back here. I wonder if I'm supposed to listen to everything they say. Well, that's some weird plants right there. All flesh-like and rooty. Hello. So the residents seem actually really nice. Which is nice. Alright, I'm leaving. That was Tenement. I'm going to try out the butterfly. More options? Run anyway. I might have to actually make sure this one works with the capture. Because this looks like it's a different game. Okay, it's loaded up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a different kind of game, so... Oh, no, it's popped up. It's popped up. It's awesome. Options. 380 by... Ooh, no. Back up to 920. Full screen windowed. Mouse sensitivity feels good. The butterfly. Let's play. Okay.
It's locked. Okay. No sprint, no jumping. E interact. Egg! 1 egg. The sandwich is untouched. There's a dog bowl. The tag reads Spotty. Wait, Spotty? It's a note you wrote this morning. Leela, please eat something today. It hurts me to see you like this. Love you. Oh. You always say go left. Oh, that door's locked. Never mind. Alright, headed left. Something's blocking the door. Uh-oh. That's a dial, so... No. 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 I wonder what the combo is. I wonder how they want me to figure out the combo, because I'm pretty sure they don't want me to do this. Alright, I can safely say the last number's not 0. If the last number is 9, I'm in trouble. Man, I wish I knew the padlock to my own house. Alright, the last number is not 0 or 1. Oh! I found it! The code was 142. You can't leave now. Leela might get away. Ah. The fuck? Oh no. I think I might have just sequence broke. It's a drawing of a butterfly. Okay, so Leela might not be here voluntarily. It's a picture of Leela. You've been together for nearly 2 years. You notice her eyes are very small compared to the rest of her face. It looks uncanny. I don't think Leela's here intentionally. That's a note you wrote. It's been suffocating dry for weeks. The glass isn't thick enough. They're breaking all the windows. There's a couch and a TV. It's a TV with a built-in VCR player. Ah, is this Leela? That's a wooden mannequin. Okay, thank goodness it's not. It's a second floor key. Take it. Sounds like Leela's up and about. There's a door protected with metal bars. It's a note you wrote a few days ago. Leela, please hold on. Keep taking medicine until I can give you the cure. Stay strong. I don't think Leela's doing good. Leela hides under covers. Don't look at me. It's gotten worse. Please get my medicine. It's locked. It's locked. Close the door. It moves when you're not here. Where would
Where'd her medicine... Oh, that was the thing down the doorway. Okay, that was creepy. But where would I keep her medicine? Not in this room, maybe? Oh, that was the mannequin. The mannequin's gone. Where'd the mannequin go? Where'd our dog go, to be precise? So, I can't leave now because Leela might escape. However, it's Leela's medicine. You take it. Awesome. Leela doesn't necessarily appear to be here against her will. Here's your medicine. You give Leela the medicine, thanks. I feel so horribly itchy all the time. I know it bothers you, but please feed Spotty for me. This food should be in the kitchen. Leela gives you the kitchen key. Why is our kitchen locked? And is Spotty a dog, or does he just eat out of a dog bowl? Inside Spotty's body is a pair of bolt cutters. You take them. Spotty. It's a knife. It's a picture showing a butterfly's life cycle. Stages: egg, larva, pupa, imago? Oh, I think she's in the pupa stage. A butterfly starts a life as an egg before turning into a larva. A larva's primary concern is finding and eating enough food before wandering around in search for a place to become a pupa. The pupa is a stationary kid, just like an egg, and this stage marks the beginning of the transformation to a winged adult, also known as an imago, or imago. In this final stage, butterfly is fully grown. It's canned dog food. You should have fed Spotty 4 times every day, but you opted forgot. Ah, oh, that's just wrong. That door's locked. I guess I'm not gonna be feeding Spotty today. Hey, let's just close that door. I wonder if she knew about that. Oh, hello again. It's a wooden mannequin. The wooden mannequin, either the wooden mannequin's moving around the house, or I'm moving the wooden mannequin around the house. I don't necessarily know. Can't leave now. Leela might get away. So I have a pair of bolt cutters. And I have some doors I know I can't open. Alright, let's head back upstairs. Use the bolt cutters. Okay, I've opened the door up. Hey, that's the VHS tape. I got it. It's a note you wrote for Leela. You threw it away before she could read it. So frail, your rounded back, your shoulder blades trying to break through the paper-thin skin. It's as if you're sprouting wings. Sprouting wings! Eat, Leela, please. She's not responding. The mannequin's moved again. Mannequin? No. Hey, mannequin, here you are. You want to watch a movie with me? No? Okay. Use VHS tape. Nothing happens. Well, that's rude. It's a note. I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm perfect, I'm so full of energy. Goddamn flies broke the wheel thing. It's Leela's office, 2nd floor key. You take it. Man, all those bugs. It's getting harder to see in here. Why was her key outside? No response from Leela. I used her key. It's Leela's diary. Most of its entries are addressed to you. Since we moved in, you're so close all the time. I love you, and you're so close. I always know where I am. We find each other using the creaking of the floorboards. I'm never lonely anymore. Sometimes you say something mean, but that's fine, because maybe it's my fault. I haven't been myself since I got sick. You said there's a cure, though, so I will hold on. Will you be there for me? Today you said my fingers look chubby. You've never said anything like that before. I guess you noticed these things when we're together all the time. I felt worse today. My fever doesn't go away and that itchiness is unbearable. I'm eating less. I spend a lot of time looking at my fingers. I really don't like them. You've been hard at work in the woods. I should be proud, but honestly it creeps me out. I'm sorry for not eating the sandwich you made. I know you miss the old me. Please, I need the cure, whatever it is. At night, it feels like my skin is ripping apart. Oh, it's nighttime now. 2 larvae. Oh. Oh no. It's a note you wrote for a few days ago. Please hold on, keep taking your medicine. Leela's not in her room. Okay. So this is about Leela. She was an egg. Now she's a larva. And she's around the house somewhere. Where, I don't know. Spot? Leela? What? Why, mannequin? Why do you have Spot's head? It's a note. Thank you so much. I loved it. For the 3-digit lock. First, the hour hand's current time. Second, how often I should be fed. Third, the years you have suffered her. Spot, what are you doing, you silly boy? Could have at least cleaned up the mess, you silly, silly boy. Alright, it's also going to be a little bit creepy now that you do have a face wooden mannequin. That's the front door key. I can leave now. Man, this one's getting to me. Because this is one. Oh, the door's already open. It's a note pinned to the tree. 2 initials are joined together in a crudely drawn heart. C and L. Leela. It's a bench. Before she got sick, you used to sit here with Leela, listening to the cicadas. On special nights, she went into the woods to pick apples. I hope she didn't fall off the cliff. Spotty? Or mannequin? Where you at, buddy? There you are. It's a wood mannequin. Thank you, Spotty. Inside you find a small broken handle. You take it. Good boy. Sorry for forgetting to feed you. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. It's another wooden mannequin. It's a note you wrote last night. Leela doesn't know my latest mannequin. She says it's too lifelike, too real. She doesn't like my latest mannequin. She says it's too lifelike, too real. It moves even when I'm not there. However, it still needs a soul. To give life, one must take life. Forgive me, Leela. This body will die now, but will live on forever. I'll make it quick. You used a pair of bolt cutters. It wasn't quick. It's the first mannequin you made. It was quiet and obedient as it should be, but did not feel alive. It's a simple winding key protrudes from its stomach. You take it. You combine the winding key and the broken handle and make a fence gate key. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Spotty. It would appear I have not been the kindest owner. But you're a good boy, yes you are. I hope you don't hold that against me. but I did use a pair of bolt cutters to make it work. Is that you, Layla? What are you doing out here? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I won't run off again. I felt so hungry, please. There should be something in the refrigerator. Layla gives you the kitchen storeroom key. Yeah, you're fine, Layla. I love you. I'm proud of you. And stage 3 pupa. It's a little bit late to be eating now, but it's okay. Spotty, oh, that door's locked. Silly boy. Did you lock the door? Can't take the knife yet. Hey, it's a sandwich. Made for Leela. You take it. Did smell funny, and it's locked. Oh, Spot! What are you doing here, boy? You silly boy. It's a note. Was it worth it? Not really, to be honest with you. Silly, silly boy. Also, who feeds their dog 4 times a day? Why is the door locked again? I'm not going to brute force it this time. Unless it asks me to do, you know... No, I'm going to get the sandwich to Leela first. She doesn't deserve to go hungry. Here you go, Leela. I love you. You give Leela the sandwich. Thanks. I think I feel a little bit better. Still, please get me more medicine. I think there's some in the attic. She gives you the 3rd floor key. You grow tired of her errands. No I don't. She's my Leela. I love her. She's got cute little chubby fingers. It's locked. Hang on. It's locked. There's a lot of doors in this building. It's old piano. 2 of the keys are missing. They are probably pulled out by Leela in frustration. Understandably, Leela. A note you wrote a few days ago. I designed my mannequin to be exactly like Leela, to mimic her in mannerisms, habits, and abilities, but it has often started to surpass her. While Leela plays the piano clumsily, the mannequin shows the most incredible precision. Its slim fingers never miss a note. Oh, this guy's a fucking monster. Oh, he's terrible. He's trying to replace Leela with a mannequin with a dog's head and soul. That's a VHS tape. A name is written on the back. Spotty, you take it. Leela's medicine, you take every bottle. That's a lot of blood. Leela? I know this guy doesn't care about you, but I do. Okay, Leela. I'll go watch a movie. I got your medicine for you. Just let me know when you're ready for it. Spotty, here, boy. Want to go watch a movie with me? Want to go watch a movie with Pappy? Your beloved Pappy? No? Okay, boy. Use VHS tape, Spotty. Nothing happens. Spotty. Where you at, boy? Spotty. You still in the fridge, boy? Boo! Oh, you're not in the fridge. Where you at, boy? I don't need the knife yet. Spotty. Leela, you ready for your medicine? Leela? No? No response? Okay, I got your medicine for you when you're ready for it. Spotty, where are you? Getting a little bit frustrated, Spotty. Where you at? Being a bad dog, Spotty. Are you playing the piano? No, you're not. Are you outside, Spotty? You better not. It's raining. I don't want the house to smell like wet dog.
Leela? No? Alright, let me know when you're ready. Hmm. Okay, now I'm actually confused. Oh, there you are, boy! What are you doing up there? It's your wooden mannequin. It holds 2 piano keys in its bloodied mouth. You take them. Good boy. You're making a mess on the floor. Fast boy. Leela? Are you in the kitchen? Leela. That's a very good question, Persephone. It appears to be a game about butterflies. Leela, help, please. It's too much. You ready for your medicine, Leela? I lied. It has never gotten better. I can't bear it anymore. The terrible pain, the itchiness, the worst of all, that disgusted, scared look on your face. What have I done wrong? Why is everything different now? Why are you so distant? My fingers are so very slender now. Leela doesn't respond anymore. Okay. Well, at least the dog mannequin can play the piano. Ooh, a key. It's a clock key for the door in the foot of Leela's clock. Oh, you take it. It's for the door of Leela's clock. Don't check that door every time, apparently. Leela, I'm coming back in. Mago. Where'd you go, Leela? It's blood. It has been hitting her head. Leela's been hitting her head against the wall. It was Leela herself. Your mannequin did not do this. Yeah, I know. The mannequin's a good boy. You use the clock key. It's a hidden note you wrote. It's titled Confession. I couldn't bring myself to tell you. There never was a cure. The doctors haven't seen anything like this before. Every test came back with unimaginable results. They speak of the strangest things. Transformations, changes, metamorphosis. They doubt you'll be here much longer, Leela. But when you're gone, I'll have my mannequin. Watching TV, having dinner with me, walking in the woods, picking apples, playing piano. I will always be around. It will always be around. Like you, Leela. Like you. Everything will be just as it was, and you won't really be gone. It's in front of the note is the fourth floor key. You take it. Fourth floor key. It's a note pinned to the wall. It's written by Leela. I'm beautiful. I'm free. Hello, Leela. Oh, that was not Leela. That's raining blood. Spot, where did you take me? Leela! Look at you and your beautiful meat wings. Goodbye, Leela. The butterfly. No, thank you, Spot. I thought you were trying to hurt me, but you took me to go see Leela away. Now it's just you and me, Spot.
And that's the game. That was very strange, wasn't it? But I'll be honest, that was actually probably one of the better ones there was here. Yeah, I say picks. I really just grabbed a whole bunch of games that I found on itch.io. And that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 4, 37, plus 4, 41 more games to go through. Yeah, so I'm not done yet. I think I will be back tomorrow at 7. It's 9:54 right now. I went through a ton of games on itch.io. I can't guarantee the quality is going to be good, but some of them look like I think I've heard of them. So they might actually be rather fun to go through and explore. What they're going to be like, I don't know. This last little batch that we cut through was mostly what I had left over from the last session we did. Yep. So, I guess without further ado, thank you for joining me, Persephone. It was fun. And an experience. Definitely an experience. So, good night. Ta-ta. Fare thee well.